I have a problem. It's that I just can't finish parks. Here's what we were working on, and here's what I started. Yeah, let's at least go check it out. This whole new sorcery pack thing has me interested in, what's available here, right? So taking different pieces of the pre-built stuff, making my own, finding some stuff down on the um, up on the workshop, making it into here. And then here's like the intro area. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, and somewhere over here is gonna be a resort that I haven't thought about what it's gonna look like yet or build. Yeah, yeah, I have an issue. Oh, yeah, and then I made this over here too. Yeah, I have an issue. But needless to say, here we are, and let's uh let's hop on Dragon Breath, which still needs some scenery stuff done, and I'll show you the kitty rat. So yeah, still got to make the station, got to put down the grass and all that stuff, but there she blows, right? There she blows. Just 1,200 feet, and I think it's a halfway decent one. Now for the adults in the room, we've got Bewitched Broom over here, which you can see we got a little flyover, rock. We're gonna have night lighting for this. A little bit of a duel going on. Some water and some steam and smoke effect as we walk through this. We're gonna focus on this today. We're gonna focus on getting the station built. There's this nice little thing here. I kind of am thinking I want this to be indoor, right? And triggered. So we'll have a door here, a door here. It'll all be triggered. I'm thinking if not, we might do it so that there are trees overhanging, and then underneath it, we'll put some stuff. It'll probably be trees, since this is supposed to kind of be like a simulation of flying through the woods and, encountering some things along the way. It is a lay down fly coaster, right? So you go like this, obviously. So let's take her for a spin. Train number 2, and then see how everything works. These suck because this part here is so slow. Again, it's supposed to be kind of like an introduction to something. I don't know what that something is yet, but that is the purpose. And then we'll go up, and because I think are we in car 2? Yeah, we're in train 2. Yeah, we'll be good. Here we go. All right, not a very long ride, but quite a bit to go with it. So, quite quite a bit to go with. Alright, so what I want to do, I want to get the station built first. The station is going to be a basic station. Nothing encapsulating like that. Because I am thinking tree overhang for this, and then we'll put stuff underneath it. So we want to align cement with that. We want to go to some building materials. And do we have like stone ruin? We do. I feel like some stone ruin could be cool for this. I'm thinking. Alright, we've got all these options. We might as well use them, right? Of different things. Not everything has to be not everything has to be, you know, from the sorcery pack for this. Oops. Alright. What do we have for roof? Not much. Go back to walls. I thought there were like crumble walls or something. Broken brick, maybe. Problem is I don't use this stuff enough. So I don't really know like what's available. Here's cable. Viking stone. I know if you go in the blueprints, there are like broken walls. I don't remember what everything is called, unfortunately. But I know there's ruined. Right, like that's the mythology dressing. Do we have a mythology? Let's see here. How they did some of this stuff. I can't remember if it's under mythology, if it's Viking. I think it's mythology. It has like the ruins and all that stuff. Do 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 do. I know you guys are screaming, like, it's right there. You're using the wrong term. I know I am. Trust me, I know I am. Viking centerpiece, blah. Building facade, no. Small building. A facility share. Nope, not it either. Well, biscuits. Crumble, maybe? No. Ah! The castle pieces. Castle. Brick. A brick. Keystone. Lime and plaster. And marbelle. Plaster. Resort balcony. Dang it! There's resort balconies? Well, son of a biscuit. I did not know that. Well, mother trucker. Now that I know that, I'm going to forget, obviously. Sorcerer's Keep. Stone, cable, and... Yes, this is not what I am looking for, though. Stockholm will be good when we get to the pirate section. Why can't I find what this is? Well, we'll just keep using the ruin. For now, it'll be fine. It'll match with what we're doing. Well, that's not what I want. I'm going to adjust this. So that we have a little bit of clearance. Create like a window space, right? The roof will be incomplete. That'll help with this. Actually, this can really be right, because it's yeah, it's got a thing. It's got a thing. Okay. Now we got to figure out how we want to do this roof. Urgh. I want to give it like it has the impression of being caved in somewhat. Not quite sure how we're going to do that yet, but I think I can figure it out. How that works. on this side, because there's people, I'm gonna full. On the other side, not so much. Right, like, have the impression of caving in. Alright, kind of like that, where it's uneven. Same thing over here. This side will be completely... Oh, actually, what I need is this. Exit side will be fully covered. Non-exit side, however, will not necessarily be as such. Alright, and then... lift this up. Too high. Look, bobs and bits are going to be missing, right? That's the point here. Okay. I'm going to duplicate. Let's take that piece out. Let's take this. Over here to where there's blips and holes and stuff. So like here. Stick that. Stick that. Stick that. Kind of like, right, the roof's falling in. Is kind of the idea for that. Okay. It works, I suppose. It works. Do we have... Okay, I want some sorcerer trim. Do we have any trim or anything? There's red columns. Yeah, none of this stuff, really. Do I have, like, stone crumble or anything? Curved. So many decisions to make of the things that we can build with. Hard to decide. Um, hmm. Yeah, like this stuff. Brick decal. Yeah, okay. Decal. Let's see what the decals are. Yeah, like there's. Yeah, see these. This is where it all is. Okay, minor damage. Major damage. I don't get how that's damage though. Like gouges and stuff. We're gonna put moss and whatnot on the side of this. All right, this has been sitting here for a while. All right, that's kind of the whole gist of this. This has been sitting here for a minute, right? And unfortunately, we have to do the other side as well. But hopefully this gives it kind of that, like, abandoned in the forest kind of feel. Which is the point. And that is the point. Get some vines in here along with the moss. We're in the other building. Okay. Some bushes and stuff around there to kind of give it like an overfeel. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's get some vines. Throw grapevines out. Grapevines. I don't want grapevines. Wall climbers would be good. Yeah. They're not like color. No. Grapevine. Ivy. Ivy would be good too. Some vertical ivy. Absolutely great. Some ivy action. Biscuits. All right. So that helps that. Now, phone blow a jumpage. Okay. Kind of the idea. Alright, we'll have to add the trees as well. All right. I guess. Let me see how the trees look with it. I got to figure out what kind of trees specifically I wanna put in here. But excuse me. But I think. And it gives it that overgrownish feel, right? Like it's hollowed out a little bit. Yeah. All right. It's not horrible, I don't think. Let's do this. Let's get it back into test mode. Actually, let's stop. And let's start. And let's take a ride and see how she does. Anytime now. There we go. All right, added bonus effect. That up and over the trees, that was cool. I like that. Now being in here, seeing like the floor on the ground here, that kind of stuff, it does give me the vibe of, you know, deserted, desolate, right? But this, the added bonus of up and over the tree here, I'm actually gonna move this tree a little bit that way. Yeah, a little bit more that way. This one, a little bit more that way. All right, that's a nice added effect. Going up and over the tree. I definitely like that addition. And some more. Right, it's supposed to be like the idea behind this is if you're being chased. I think like Harry Potter, getting chased through the forest, but you're a broom. Now these trees I'm gonna want to be different. These trees I'm gonna want to be different. Alright, okay. Let's come down here. Oh, I don't know. Tree would probably work. Not really, ideally in here. That's a fig tree. That ain't gonna work for what we're doing. Juniper won't. Juniper works for like the pathway. Right, lining the pathway with junipers. Definitely works. Right, that works. Alright, this definitely works. That. I do want to make sure that it actually does kind of. Yeah, it works because you kind of walk under them. Yeah, and then there's the ride. Okay. Alright. Most of the tree doesn't work. That don't work here. That don't work here. Olive tree doesn't work. Ponderosa pine doesn't really work for what we're doing. This big tree here could definitely help. Right. Nope, that won't work. Weeping willows definitely work. along the water. Birch trees absolutely work. Alright, what do we got for pine? Yes, pine tree. That's an Aleppo pine. That's ponderosa pine. Alright, let's get some rocks and stuff. Okay. Wow. Whew. And we still got to do this part. Alright, let's turn her off. Turn her on. What the heck's going on with this? There it goes. That is vastly superior. Well, well done. We gotta go move some trees off of the upside down roly Art this tree. Needs to be moved, which is no big deal. Yeah. All right. Very, very cool. I like it. This is this is pretty darn close to done. I'm gonna have to give her a think on what to do here though. What could we put here? Let's come in here to sorcery. So first off, I want the sorcery. Where's the effects? Sorcery, magical smoke. No. I want. Is it smoke effect? Ah. Itchy, itchy, itchy. That's smoke. Definitely want some steam as we leave. And then within the steam, I want to have these guys like dueling. A couple. I think that would be kind of cool. Spider here. And then this is all going to get covered with some ground bushes and stuff. Come on. Come on. Jeez. Every frickin' time. I'm not trying to click on the coaster game. Come on. Okay. Alright, that works. And then let's come in here. We need sorcery. And we want Now we need some boost. And then we're going to need some trees. Cover it all. Okay. Oh, yeah. I like this. Or you can get a big old oak tree. And you can do that. Ooh. And you can do that. Right. Go for a ride. It's gonna have us halt and stop for a minute, but that's okay. That's got the desired effect. That's got the desired effect. All right. On this side this time. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty frippin' good. And, yeah, That one's pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. I really do. It you know, needs a little something over here still, a little something. You know what it needs? It needs ground coverage. So we'll add some in. Over here. Alright, it'll need some night lighting, which we can work on. Man, well, there we go. Jeez. All right. Well, there we go. All done. Not bad. Not too bad. Hope everybody enjoyed. Give me a comment. Give me some ideas. What do y'all think? What can we do to add and enhance this ride? And yeah, until next time, hope everybody enjoyed. And I will see ya.